Okay, so today we have the AST-5 mini rig, and there's nothing really wrong with this mini rig. It's got intact stickers. Everything's pretty much intact on this thing. I just want to talk about mini rigs for a minute. The thing with these mini rigs is, well, they're small, and collectors have mixed opinions about these vehicles, and I just want to make a case for these vehicles. For one, right now in the collector's market, you can get, they're pretty affordable. You can find these on the internet in Facebook groups or eBay or other auction sites and things of that nature, even toy shows. Pretty affordable. I mean, new in the box, you can get them for under $100, and in a condition like this, you can get them, you know, on average about $20. So the other thing about these is I don't see any time in the future that they're going to be making more of these types of vehicles. So there's not a huge market for them, which keeps the prices down. Also, they're very small. They take up a very small footprint if you have limited space to keep for your collection. You know, I have like a room that my wife has graciously allowed me to dedicate to just my stuff. You know, but not everybody has that luxury, and even though I do have that luxury, I can't carry everything like a Millennium Falcon. You know, even though I have 3 of those, you got to kind of tuck them away. These guys are very small, and here's an example. Here's the size of a figure. It's not that much bigger than a figure. Also, they can be in several different genres, like this guy. You know, he's from Jabba's Palace, so this can be a Tatooine vehicle. It can also be like a Cloud City Empire Strikes Back vehicle. You know, they can serve multiple different roles. And the other thing is since they're so small and compact, they're durable as well, and there's not a whole lot to break on them. There's not like a ton of different accessories and small little fiddly bits, even though they can have those. Most of the time, like, see these guns right here, they're small, but they're not coming off. They're not bent. They click. You know, it has a canopy, you know, that may or may not be missing, but for the most part, if they're clipped in, they can get banged around and not get lost quite so easily as some of the other larger counterparts. The other thing I want to say about this, like this particular mini rig I got from a friend who passed away. So I'm going to be 50 this year. A lot of people who do collect this stuff are around my age. And the simple fact of the matter is that collectors do die. They do pass away, and a lot of times you'll inherit collections. This is probably the 2nd or 3rd collection that I've inherited from people who have passed away. And in 20 years, you know, that likelihood is going to get more and more common, to where, you know, somebody passes away, their family views this stuff very differently than the collector community views these things, and collections in general, you know. So, but my argument for these is they take up a small footprint. They're pretty durable. Not a lot of people like to collect them, so there's a lot of them out there that you can get. And, you know, they come from your childhood, and you see them all the time. Not all of them have that nostalgic experience as some of the others, especially like if you didn't have one as a child. Like I didn't have this one as a child, but I can still, you know, appreciate its design. The wing is kind of weird, you know, I'll give you that. But when you fold it down like that, now it's an even cooler spaceship. You just point the guns forward, and that has you know, that's much cooler, you know. So these things do have a lot of collectability, and with the market right now, you can get these pretty easily. And they're a lot, I find them pretty fun to work on, you know. If you've seen my videos, you know, you can fix them up and clean them up. And if you don't have them exact 100%, it's not that big a deal, you know. People aren't gonna go crazy over them if you tear them apart or modify them or fix them however you deem necessary. But overall, that's just my opinion on collecting these guys. And let me know in the comments what you guys think of the mini rigs.